in Palmer's mind. The last time he was down here, you've got to be a little gun shy at this point.
They're 3 for 3 on third down on this drive. Ball at the 9. Palmer fires and it's caught for the touchdown.
Get out of here!
Michael Floyd.
Oh my goodness!
I'll tell you, for the Cardinals right now, you believe in divine intervention. How else do you describe this?
The ball is tipped by Demarius Randall. Looks like it's going to be intercepted by Casey Hayward. Instead, it's a touchdown to Michael Floyd. I have never seen anything like this game.
Well, big extra point here, Captain. That's Aberderis, who starts in the backfield and then goes out to the left, and Rodgers throws underneath. Kuhn makes the catch and gets a little ride from the 210-pound 32. And they do snap it, throw it, no good.
He one-hopped it.
Yep. And Green Bay, I agreed with you. I thought they would punt it because now Arizona's already in field goal range. They can stop it once to Green Bay plus the 2-minute warning. Arizona takes over, 17-13.
Player can jump.
36-yard attempt. Hold is good. Kick is good. So 1 minute and 55 seconds left in regulation. And Aaron Rodgers, well, he's been here before and he's done it before.
Run up in the line of scrimmage and let that clock continue to run. If you don't love it, I should say.
Catanzaro's kick. And this is going to have a run back from the goal line. And good coverage just when they needed it. They sent Jerron Brown down there, one of their wideouts. Down the field, he sprinted to tackle him at the 14. Coming up after the game, Volkswagen post-game report. Michelle on the field. Stars of the game, Bob, Chris, and I will wrap up the game. And it comes up after the final whistle. Well, who advances? If Arizona holds on and wins, they would go to Carolina if the Panthers win, or Seattle would come here. If Green Bay wins the game, they would go to Carolina if they win, or host Seattle. Seattle cannot have a home game regardless. From the 14, Rodgers stepping back, throw in, and too high, and Aberderis.
What they wanted to do. Now they just have to do it.
They go 4 wide here, 3 by 1 to the left side. Cardinals with a blitz, and Rodgers gets knocked down and taken down to the 3-yard line. Dwight Freeney making his presence felt again at the end of the game in a critical situation.
Dwight Freeney already won a game earlier this season against the Minnesota Vikings with this same exact spin move. That time he runs Bakhtiari into Aaron Rodgers, trips him up, and how about that?
Meanwhile, the clock still runs. 3rd and 20. We've only been seeing Freeney do that for 14 years. 3rd and 20 from the 4. Down to a minute to play. Rodgers dancing in the end zone. Looking. Sailing one deep. Praying. And it's incomplete. Intended for Janis, who looks around for a flag, and there is by half a length. End of the game here if they don't get 20 yards. Here goes Rodgers again, all the way downfield, and it's going to be caught by Janis at the 35-yard line. How in the world against that defense do you get a guy free? So Janis is there, the clock keeps running. Rodgers says, let's spike it. They got to get him set. We're down under a half a minute. That's 61 yards on a 4th and 20, 27 seconds.
They're going to run a play.
Yeah, they're going to run it. Rodgers.
They didn't get set.
No, they didn't get set. The flag is down, so they didn't get set.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. And whatever happens there, and there's going to be a 10-second runoff as well here. So Rodgers went up to try to spike it. Then he wanted to run a play. Richard Rodgers wasn't set. The guy who was the big hero in the Hail Mary against Detroit. He doesn't get set. Here's Blakeman.
Illegal motion, offense number 82. It's a 5-yard penalty, but there's no 10-second runoff. Still first down.
So no 10-second runoff in this particular instance.
I think they should have shut the play down. There's motion, isn't there?
Right.
Oh, my
It's
goodness.
a live ball foul, which was the reason.
Out of the end zone, you're going to see Rodgers buy time, probably moving around one way or another if he wants the Hail Mary, maybe one before that.
They send him all the way back to the 40. He's trying to get his feet set. Now he throws and just has to save whatever vestiges remain on the clock. 5 seconds.
Well, and here's what has to happen, and you go all the way back to Doug Flutie days. Anytime you've got a Hail Mary, you have to give your receivers time to get into the end zone. So the quarterback has to buy some time. He has to move around for a little while and then set up the deep throw. And the great thing that Aaron Rodgers, there's no play.
We'll go to the Hail Mary against Detroit. This ended the game on a Thursday night.
68 yards in the air, and I'm telling you, that ball was sky high.
And Richard Rodgers made the catch.
And what Richard Rodgers did was he was outside the end zone and backpedaled into it, which gave him perfect position to make that play and save their season.
Second down, forget the 15. It's all about 5 seconds.
They're going to bring pressure.
Well, they did the last time, too, which I thought was pretty smart. They got Rodgers backpedaling. He resets Starks. They are going to bring pressure again. Rodgers is going to roll away, throws it up in the air, says a prayer, and Janis doesn't
stop it!
Oh, please!
What a catch!
That's insane!
Oh my, that may be one of the great throws ever made. Moving to his left, falling away and launching a perfect throw.
That's insane. Now go back. Of course, we have to watch this again. Did he have control? They look at it. It's a scoring play. Is it a catch? Ball is bouncing around on his chest.
Oh.
Ooh. That was Peterson behind him. Johnson comes in. Johnson got his hand on the ball.
And then once he's in the end zone, then there was a late punch out there. I think he had control for a moment. And then it was Rashad Johnson. Is there control right there? And now Rashad Johnson comes in and punches it out. That's the way.
The verdict.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands as called. It is a touchdown.
So Jeff Janis makes it 20-19, and now Mason Crosby has all of the pressure. Does he send it to overtime? One of the best kickers in the league. Rick Lovato snapping it. Tim Mastay holding it.
Perfect.
To tie the game.
On the year.
And it's tied at 20-20. Jeff Janis, 2 catches last year, 2 catches this year in the regular season, and tonight 7 for 145 yards, a 60-yard catch on a 4th and 20, and a 41-yard catch for a touchdown.
I mean, Jeff Janis is on the backside of this. He really is not even involved. Reacts back to the football. Patrick Peterson, who's been flawless all year, but watch this throw. I cannot believe that he got that into the end zone.
Game over, a field goal or less, the other team gets it, and we play on. And unlike the regular season, this game cannot end in a tie. We can be here until a week from Tuesday.
Okay, gentlemen, overtime in the postseason. We will continue to play until we determine a winner. Both teams are going to have an opportunity to possess the ball unless the first team on offense scores a touchdown or there's a defensive score. Each team's going to have 3 timeouts per half. and all replays are going to be handled upstairs. Good? Okay. Again, the Shield side is heads, the T side is tails. The Shield is heads, the T side is tails. Green Bay, visiting team, it's your choice. Tails is the call. Tails is the call.
We want the ball.
Yeah, we want the ball. No, it didn't flip. It didn't flip. It didn't flip. It didn't flip. Here we go.
I'm going to flip.
Tails is the call.
Please, you can't make any of this
It
up.
is heads. You want the ball. Which way you want to kick? Okay, flip around.
So wait a second, it didn't flip.
One's a toss.
The
Receive.
coin went up and didn't flip, and so they had to re-flip.
So Crosby to put the ball in the air. And Nelson will take it and take a knee in the end zone. Now, you talk about having cameras everywhere. When have you ever seen this? We have a camera on the coin. And you heard what the guy said, it didn't flip, and it didn't flip.
I've seen pizzas flip more than that.
Yes.
What is that?
Oh,
The
man.
odds, he couldn't do that again if
No.
he tried it 100 times and not have it flip once.
You can't.
Really perceptive, though, by Aaron Rodgers to recognize that and immediately call for
All the Packers did. Kuhn was out there. Matthews.
Kuhn was laughing by the end of it.
So now Arizona from the 20-yard line. Blitz coming. Matthews. Palmer stepping away at first. Palmer extending the play.
Nobody there.
Crosses the field. Larry Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is going to take it into Green Bay territory. Larry Fitzgerald inside the 30. The 20.
If he
Larry
scores, it's over.
Fitzgerald is insane to the 4-yard line. One of the greatest postseason performers ever. His 08 postseason was one for the ages. So what happens here? 75 yards, first and goal.
As great as it was by Fitzgerald, it may be better by Carson Palmer. Watch this. Escape somehow finds Fitzgerald across the field to set this entire thing up. And this was a huge tackle at the end because if Fitzgerald scores, it's over. Great play by Casey Hayward to give him a chance. And with what we've seen around the goal line from Arizona, who knows?
Much tighter formation this time out of the shotgun. Brown is the motion man. Little flip to Fitzgerald. He scores! And the Cardinals win an amazing game. That gang was one for the ages. Where do you begin to write the story